Shalom. I want to start off by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, Call Hello Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. Again, the name of the Father is Yahweh, and his Son's name is Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. Benjamin Netanyahu made a statement today that he knows Iran has been lying about the nuclear agreement and that he has and is trying to obtain nuclear weapons, which is a lie. So I'm going to read this article real quick. They've been complying with the rules. Iran has been complying with the rules ever since they came to the agreement. All right. They're trying to overthrow Iran. They've been planning to do that for a long time. They don't want Iran to stabilize the Middle East. All right. So Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu playing childish game. Arakai. He represents Iran. All right. So I'm just going to read parts of this. What we saw from Netanyahu was nothing but a childish and ridiculous show, which it was. Iraqi told Press TV on Monday, adding that it was also a repeat of Netanyahu's speeches in the past. All right, quite similar to the speech he made concerning Iraq. All right, earlier in the day, Netanyahu delivered a television address in which he accused Iran of violating JCPOA. That is just not an acceptable situation. They're not sitting back idly. They're setting off missiles, which they say are for television purposes. I don't think so, he said. All right, Netanyahu also alleged that Iran had intensified its efforts to hide its secret files, which is a lie. Like the chemical weapon attack in Syria was a lie, and they won't put that on news. And that it took them to a highly secret location in Tehran. Iraqi added that such allegations against Tehran have already been proven wrong. The International Atomic Energy Agency. All right. Since the JCPOA implementation day in January 2016, the IAEA has been monitoring Iran's compliance with its nuclear-related commitments, which is true under the nuclear deal, and has consistently verified the Islamic Republic's compliance. All right, so now I just want to point out, all right, it's this show of weakness. Netanyahu, Putin discussed Syria, Iran in a phone talks. They're trying to kiss up to Russia because, quite honestly, they're getting weaker. All right, Israel and the United States of America are alone. All right, so I just want to show the lies real quick. This ain't going to be the best video, but here's Robert Mueller saying there's weapons of mass destruction in Iran.
As Director Tenet has pointed out, Secretary Powell presented evidence last week that Baghdad has failed to disarm its weapons of mass destruction.
He's calling Powell.
Attempting to evade and deceive the international community. Our particular concern is that Saddam Hussein may supply terrorists with biological, chemical, or radiological material.
See, repeating history all over again. Colin Powell had evidence proving they had weapons of mass destruction. I remember Donald Rumsfeld, he said, we know where they are. They're right here. They're in this region here. They said they were certain. They even showed evidence. They have weapons of mass destruction. It was all lies. They wanted to overthrow that government so that way it'd be chaos. There'd be more terrorism so that way they'd have a reason to occupy the Middle East. All right, here's Benjamin Netanyahu on the weapons of mass destruction.
The question is, who poses the biggest threat? Much talk in the United States about a better relationship with Iran. What do you think of that? What do you think of the fact that Iraq seems to have won the day over inspection and monitoring of their nuclear, biological, chemical programs? Two enemies of Israel pose much more of a threat than anything the Palestinians might do.
Well, the fact that you might die of malaria doesn't mean that you want to die of pneumonia. We have two threats. One of them, you're quite right, to focus on is beyond the horizon. There's one of these rogue regimes like Iraq and Iran that are feverishly arming themselves with ballistic weapon missiles or unconventional weapons, biological or atomic warheads, which are trying to secure. And that is a grave danger for the entire world. There's no question about that. And I've been trying to alert the world to that danger, including the flow of technology, nuclear technology, and ballistic technology from Russia. And I've been trying to alert the world to that danger.
Liar.
And I've been trying to alert the world to that danger. Understand my concern with the Palestinian state. It is not because I want to govern the Palestinians. We don't want to do it. We don't do it. They govern themselves. It is my view that they should have all the powers for self-rule, to govern their lives, but none of the power to threaten our lives. And if you think about it, and you ask yourself, what kind of powers are we concerned with? Well, we don't want there to be a Palestinian Hamas haven right next to us. Or for that matter, what if this Palestinian entity makes a pact with Saddam Hussein and brings Iraqi troops on the hills above Tel Aviv? What if he brings in Stinger missiles that could take down the aircraft that you landed in Tel Aviv airport? That's the end of Israel.
Anyways, here's more. This is Benjamin Netanyahu lobbying the United States of America to go to war in Iraq because Iraq, Saddam Hussein, has weapons of mass destruction.
There is no question whatsoever that Saddam is seeking and is working and is advancing towards the development of nuclear weapons. No question whatsoever. And there is no question that once he acquires them, history shifts immediately. The dangers posed by a nuclear-armed Saddam were understood by my country 2 decades ago, well before September 11th. In 1981, the late Prime Minister of Israel, Menachem Begin, dispatched the Israeli Air Force on a pre-dawn raid that destroyed the Iraqi nuclear reactor at Osirak. This probably took place months away from Saddam's ability to assemble the critical mass of plutonium for the first atomic bomb, or more than one.
Look at that, just bold-faced lies. And what did Saddam Hussein have to do with 9/11? All right, they had nothing to do with 9/11, but they were pushing that because they wanted to overthrow Saddam, so that way they could create or destabilize the Middle East. So that way the United States could always have a footprint there. All right, you notice there's 18 years in Afghanistan. United States of America are in 7 wars right now. I think 8, actually. You know, just bold-faced lies. And, of course, Vladimir Putin knows that. That's why he's a strong supporter for the Iran nuclear deal. He's allies with Iran. Here's the truth is Iran just backed out the American dollar. Now they're starting their own gold-backed dollar. And every time a nation does that, the United States of America creates false flags and tries to overthrow the government. All right. Putin knows full well Netanyahu's full of shit. You think Netanyahu's intelligence, you think they got it wrong? They know. They're just blatantly lying, just like he did in Iraq, just like Rumsfeld did, just like Robert Mueller did. They're known liars. That's the truth. All right, again, I just want to point out we're in the midst of World War III. World War III is happening right now. All right, so this is Psalm 64:5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities, and they do, and they accomplish them very well. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. But Yahweh shall shoot at them with the arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. They tell on themselves. All that see them shall flee away. All right, and that's all you got to do. I heard somebody tell me, he said, all you got to do is read and remember. Okay, those videos of Benjamin Netanyahu lying on Iraq hasn't escaped the knowledge of Vladimir Putin. He knows full well. They're just trying to buddy up to Russia because they know Russia could whoop their ass. All right, and Russia has financial interests in Syria as well. And they're allies with Iran. Vladimir Putin's playing politics, but he's a strong supporter of the Iran nuclear deal. All right, they're really trying to contain Russia, contain Iran, so on and so forth. I only have a couple precepts. So again, you know, the Heavenly Father, he says he's broken the staff of the wicked. They have nothing to lean on. All their lies are falling upon them. All right, so I'm just going to finish up with these 2 verses. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? And that's right. Netanyahu trying to kiss up to Vladimir Putin is a sign of weakness. Before, Putin was a enemy. Oh, this Russia-phobia. Now they do Iranophobia. Putin's allies with Iran. Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. And it's only a matter of time before the worms do cover them. Corruption, death. All right, we're in the midst of World War III right now. It's inevitable that the United States of America will be at war with Russia, and it's inevitable that Israel will be at war with Iran. This is all happening right now. So with that, I'm going to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, Kol Halo Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, double honors, apostle, elders, great millstone, and bless the Akim that are pushing the word of true sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say Barakatam, Bahasham Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, Waha, Racha, Kodash, and Shalom. Putin knows he's a liar. They're trying to kiss up to Russia because they don't want to. They would much rather not deal with Russia. All right, because now they're losing control of the Middle East. It's money. Again, we're in World War III right now.